Rahim, Honorable Consulate General, Chairman, Vice Chairman, teachers, and my dear audience. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Today we all know that today is 26 March. Like all other country, we have our own history, own national flag, own territory, and own national day. Due to that perspective, we all have gathered here to observe this day. 26 March is one of the memorable day to us, to Bengalis, because 26 March is our Independence Day, which was led by our father of nation, Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman. But the declaration of independence didn't come in one day. It had its long background history. At first, in 1948, two new countries was independent from the British colonial rule. They were India and Pakistan. But Bangladesh was not independent, and it went under the rule of Pakistan for 2 decades. The Pakistani ruler didn't rule our country properly, and they tortured us. They did collateral damage to our socio-economic development. They treated us as slaves. So from then, the people of Bengal wanted independence in their heart and soul. For that reason, the Bengalis has to pass through many struggles to come to the Declaration of Independence. The first movement was done language movement, and then came the 6-point demand demanded by our father of nation, Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman. Then the Agartala conspiracy case filed by the ruling party of Pakistan, that was full of conspiracy. Then came the general election held in 1970, which is known as the Charter of Independence, which actually opened the can of wonder for Bengalis to be independent. So in 1970s election, Awami League won with many votes, but the ruling party of Pakistan conspired against it, and they started killing people, rather handing over the power to the Awami League or to the Bengal. And by killing people, they blamed on Awami League and its leader Sheikh Mujibur Rahman. Due to that incident, Awami League and their leaders made a meeting on 7th March on Racecourse Field, and there our father of nation described the conspiratorial procedure and their allies by how they are killing our people, they are torturing. In that speech, our father of nation also indicated about the independence. And in 25th March, when the negotiation between President Yahya Khan and our father of nation, Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, broke down, that day, there was in same day there was a meeting by the Awami League leaders, including Sheikh Mujibur Rahman and Major Osmani. There they understood about the military crackdown. So in 25th March, in the early hour of 26th March, our father of nation, Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, declared independence, and the declaration was in English because the whole world to know. The declaration was, "This may be my last message. From today, Bangladesh is independent. I call upon the people of Bangladesh, wherever you be, whatever you have, to resist the army of occupation until your last fight is gone on and the last soldier of Pakistan army is expelled from the soil of Bengal and final victory is achieved." And this declaration was declared by our father of nation before his arrest, and later this declaration was declared in radio transmitter of EPR by M.A. Hannan on behalf of Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman. Later on 27th March, Major Zia Rahman declared the independence on behalf of Bangabandhu on Kalughat radio station. By his declaration, the people of all age of people of Bengal started for liberation and marched for independence. And there were 9-month bloody war. In that 9-month bloody war, there were loss of 30 lakh martyrs. By the loss of 30 lakh martyrs, we got our country back from the foreign invaders and free our country. But after the independence, there were many conspiracy. Our father of nation was killed by the not country-loving unpatriotic peoples, and they tried to erase our history, but the patriot peoples didn't let it happen, and it's going on. And it is our duty that to remember our history everywhere and teach our new generation about the history. No more today. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.